Good, happy Thursday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, gusty winds bring down trees, power lines. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
It almost sounded like lightning, just a huge bang.
Lisa Sawyer says her teenage son was taking a shower upstairs when this tree limb came crashing through the ceiling. It was part of a huge pine that snapped and fell on the roof of their home in Windham.
The ceiling came down in our dining room, and we had seen the tree that came down and ran upstairs, and the whole side of the house was just, every room was taken out.
Nobody was hurt, but the damage was pretty extensive. It was the same story in Nashua, where a tree hit a house on Fenwick Street. High winds knocked over trees and snapped limbs, causing damage in several communities. This is what happened in Pelham when a pine branch took out a power line and closed part of Dutton Street.
What else is going to happen to me?
84-year-old Carolina Lavassieur was sitting in her kitchen with her friend Celeste Koulis when they heard a terrible sound.
And we were sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, booms! And I looked up, and here I had my tree in my sunroom.
She has a metal roof, so it was a big crash, and the wind was howling, so we were shocked. We were like, oh my God, look what happened.
Both women are just happy they're okay, as is Lisa Sawyer.
I'm still in shock, really. It only happened a little while ago, so I just want everybody to be aware and look at your trees, and we're very blessed today.
The cleanup work is already underway, and everyone that we spoke with today said that they are prepared to fix what was damaged. Reporting live in Manchester, I'm Andy Hirschberger, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. One killed when tree crashes onto car in Oxford. Let's take a listen to this video from WCBB Boston.
Confronted with divorce? Contact Cervisi and Associates. I've been protecting consumers for years, and so has the Cervisi team. They have a proven track record.
Susan, we are passionate advocates, and we protect our clients' legal rights during a divorce.
And just a freak accident here. Sutton Avenue now open after police were able to cut up that tree. You can see the trunk of that tree at the side of the road. That tree fell right on top of the car. It came down on the roof of that car earlier this afternoon, hit the hood and the windshield, just crushing it. You can see the car towed away here. The man inside had no chance to react as the big oak tree came down on Sutton Avenue just after 1:30. Now, police tell us that man is in his 50s. He was driving along when the heavy wind toppled the tree. Police say there is nothing he could have done.
Could have happened to any one of us traveling this roadway. It was unfortunate for this gentleman that he happened to be the one. I mean, traveling 5 miles per hour, faster or slower, could have made the difference in this particular accident. So it's kind of like the hand of God reaching down and just taking him.
And police say that there have been several trees just in this area that have come down today. Thankfully, no other serious injuries. We're live in Oxford tonight. John Atwater, WCBB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Wind leaves thousands of Mainers without power. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8.
Welcome to a Express service at Patriot Subaru. If you need an oil change, tire rotation, or minor maintenance, use the Patriot Subaru Express service lane. No appointment necessary. If you're driving a Subaru, we'll get you on your way. Patriot Subaru, Route 1, Saco.
High winds across Maine left thousands of customers without power Thursday afternoon. As of 5:45 p.m., Central Maine Power reported fewer than 4,000 outages. Most of the outages were in York County. The wind did topple trees across the area. A tree fell on top of a house on St. John Street in Portland. Wind gusts were reported to be above 40 miles per hour. One gust reached 48 miles per hour at the Portland Jetport. A wind advisory was put into effect for the entire area until 7 p.m. Much colder temperatures will follow the windy gust Friday. Three reasons the Fed want to hike rates in March. After raising interest rates just twice in 10 years, the Federal Reserve is suddenly in a hurry to get moving on its next rate hike. Analysts administration can't shake itself out of Russia pattern. It's the story that just won't go away from President Trump and his administration. Russia, before last night, this week was a good one for President Trump after a difficult first month for the new administration. The drip of Russia news since the election has dampened any potential honeymoon period. In Tuesday's first Trump address to Congress held the promise of changing that. But with fresh revelations about contacts between Trump's Attorney General and Russia government, that hope is gone. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.